Hi everyone, it's Kira here at Unfurl and welcome to day 5 of recovery from narcissistic abuse. Today I would like to talk to you about integrating our light and shadow, because there's one thing that happens in narcissistic relationships, which is we push out of our awareness, push out of sight certain aspects of ourselves in order to be pleasing to the other person. And what we don't realize is the parts of ourselves that we push into the shadows, that we don't want to know about ourselves, are parts that we somehow know are not going to be able to maintain the relationship. If I am those parts of myself, I am going to lose this person that I love. And that's a pattern that is most likely there since early childhood. If I am my full self, I will lose the love of the person that I need to survive. So it's a very self-protective mechanism, but it is so powerful. We disown parts of ourselves. We split off from these parts of ourselves that we actually need in order to survive in life. So let's say, for example, you are a child, you grow up in a home where if you express your no, you get into big trouble. Well, you get the silent treatment. Or you are physically abused, you are going to completely detach from your no, from your power, from your anger, because you may see it in another and think, I never want to be that, and split off that part of yourself. And then you go into an adult relationship where the same practice continues, which is to disown this sort of powerful, no, feisty, and angry part of yourself. And that's when we get stuck in relationship. That's when we get stuck in narcissistic relationships, because the part of us that we need, who goes, fuck this, I'm out, or no, fuck off, the part of us that is powerful and ragey enough to get us out the door, we have disconnected from that part of ourselves because somewhere along the line we've tucked it into the shadows. So that's just one example of how we can split off from parts of us that we really need. There may be other parts of you, sweet, beautiful parts, like your absolute love of classical music or whatever. And in your early life, you might have been told, that's ridiculous. There's no room for art or art and crafts in this house. Get a real job. So we may have disconnected from the really sweet, beautiful parts of ourselves, as well as the feisty, gnarly parts. So in order for us to become whole, we need to integrate the light and shadow. And that takes time. And really, I believe that's the work we do with the therapist. We take the risk of revealing these parts of ourselves to another and then see in their face that they accept us for that. They're totally okay with us being our true self. For this image, this is our final art therapy exercise in our 5-day series. We started on day 1 meeting you on the page with the light shining out of your heart. For this image, I would invite you to put on the page 2 matchstick characters. One is a child matchstick character and one is an adult matchstick character. And they're holding hands. And the child, I don't know how you're going to do this, but I trust you, is black and white, and the adult is also black and white. So that's it. The child is light and shadow. The adult, who is also you, these are both you, that child, that adult, these are both you. The adult is also black and white, light and shadow, and they're holding hands, and they both still have light shining from their heart. Because being a whole person, integrating our shadow, we are still loving and lovable. So around your matchstick people, put a protective shield of some kind, and underneath write the words, myself and my inner child are connected forever. So you have a duty of care to mind this child. This child holds the truth of who you are. Young you knows everything there is to know about you. And if you don't mind this part of you and listen to this part of you, you are not going to know who you are. And when you don't listen to who you are, you won't know what you know. And if you don't acknowledge what you know, you will stay stuck in a narcissistic relationship or go into the next relationship and just repeat the same. You are the one you have been waiting for. This child part of you has been waiting for you, not a romantic partner, to come and save them. So that's why this art piece is so important. That you're telling your unconscious, I will mind this part of me forever. We are in it together till death do us part. And even then, I don't believe it ends at that point. So, but that's another day's video, right? So this is it. We're here at the end of our 5 days. And after you've created your image, really take notice of what's happening in you as you make the image. This process, art therapy, is not about the finished product. It's about all the stuff that happens in us when we're creating, because our true self is moving through us in the creative process. So we're coming in contact with who we are. That's just when we're getting the crayons out of the box. That's before the image even gets onto the page. Already we might have a voice going, I'm no good at this, or this is silly. That's us. That's our true self. We're meeting pieces of ourselves. So take notice, write it in your notebook, write it on the back of the page. And understand that when you create an image, that's not it done. The image keeps speaking to us. Over the next few days, you might be sitting on a bus and boom, realize something. Oh, what? Now I know why that person said that thing to me today. Or I know what I need to do. Once we open this connection with our true selves, the river of our unconscious starts to tell us stuff. And now we're in connection, we can hear it. And it can transform your life. So that's it. It's the end of our 5 days. And I really, really hope that you have got something from it, the beginnings of connection with yourself. And if you feel courageous, please write in the comments a little couple of words about what you might have got from the experience. And if you know anyone that you feel is stuck in a difficult relationship with a narcissist and you feel this could be helpful, please share this. I'm not planning to run any courses or, launch any online anything really. I genuinely want to share with you guys what I have learned through the process of art therapy and how it has helped me to recover my true self. And I am forever grateful for what it has given to me. And I really, really, really hope that you get what you need from it. All right, sending you lots and lots of love. Bye for now.